presenting to you another thrilling story, The Guardians of Light, Episode 1, Part 1. Eli, BILIU, and their friend from the stars. It was late afternoon. The sky was orange, and the wind was blowing different lights. Yellow and red leaves were falling along the road. Eli was walking alone on the land next to his house. It was then that something caught his attention.
Brilho azul pulsava no meio da grama.
Then he approached with his heart racing. Suddenly he got a fright. Among the leaves, blue eagles and large eyes were shining. When Eli tried to run, a boy stood up. The clothes of this boy seemed made of lights. The fear was still there, but Eli saw something different, a kindness in the eyes of that stranger. Then Eli asked, "Are you lost?" The boy replied with a gentle smile, "I am BILIU, and I think I am far from my home." BILIU pointed to the sky and explained, "My planet is beyond the star you call Sirius. Itati o ikwati." Eli widened his eyes. He had never seen the universe look so alive. Galaxies shone like distant dreams. "Are you from another planet?" BILIU smiled and replied, "Yes, but here I found something I never had, a friend." He held BILIU's hand. "Come with me, friend." And they played among the trees. Then suddenly, BILIU said, "No, my friend, you have to be afraid of men too. I will protect you. Come with me. Sos em owanosido." But on the way, they tried to protect themselves. But the little dog Sissy barked loudly. Wow! The lumberjack almost found out everything. Eli's heart was pounding. He knew he needed to protect his friend. Eli took BILIU to his grandfather's shed. It was a place full of mysteries. Tools, machines, forgotten inventions. BILIU observed everything with curiosity, touched, smelled, learned. Eli talked about the grandfather. The grandfather believed the world could be better. After a silence, BILIU said, "Let's build the engine for my ship." And so the secret headquarters was born. Aziani Natiwa A. The secret headquarters and the friendship. The days passed and the shed turned into a true secret headquarters. Eli and BILIU studied together, built machines, discovered new ideas, and learned from each other. Sometimes they slept right there among wires, lights, and dreams. They created a way to talk to the stars because they knew that one day the ship would return. The scare. One day the secret was almost discovered. Eli was so focused that he didn't hear his mother calling. Suddenly, the parents knocked on the door. They knocked hard, very hard. Terrified, Eli hid BILIU behind a cabinet. The blue ears were visible. The father was suspicious. He looked at everything carefully. The silence seemed to scream. Eli's heart was beating fast, very fast. When Halil's dad gave up and slammed the door, they both breathed a sigh of relief. He was not an ordinary boy. He had powers. And then he could feel when someone was sad,
One day he saw that Eli was trying to protect a 4-year-old child. This child was being mistreated by the bigger boy. So Eli was there trying to separate them. BILIU cast lights from afar, and then Eli gained strength and saved the child and drove the bad boy away. And then the bad boy became good. And the conflict was resolved.
The Halloween party.
Eli had a great idea. Dressed BILIU up, put on a costume, and went out on the street. Everyone thought it was a Halloween costume, and the children had fun, played, and collected candies. Yes, BILIU didn't eat candies. He only really liked fruits and picking them from the tree.
At a certain moment, the wind came, knocking everything over, and the market stall of an old lady fell to the ground, scattering everything. The little old lady was sad, crying, and then BILIU saw from afar, released the light, and calmed the wind. And then Eli and BILIU helped the lady, and the heart of this lady was filled with gratitude. So folks, that was BILIU, without force, without. The stars shone brighter as if they wanted to say something. He looked up slowly, not understanding why he felt a deep ache in his heart. He couldn't explain it, but inside him there was a certainty. Silence took over the world. Suddenly silver lights appeared in the sky.
Naday sa spaceship. BILIU sa spaceship was of Rasivin. He held his breath, his eyes filled with tears. The wind blew as if time had stopped.
Could that be the last night for the friends BILIU and Eli? Don't miss the next episode.